right now, I think, do we have our fabulous Eva with us? We do. She is here with us. And we said this before, but both Nancy and I just respect and admire Eva Lund so much. She's an amazing, remarkable woman. And I certainly would like to think of her as a friend. And Nancy, I know for sure that you think of her as a friend.
Most definitely.
And she is amazing woman who has started this incredible place, Special Spirit Ranch, where we were saying before, I feel like it's like an artist enclave,
right,
for people who are neurodivergent. So let's welcome Eva to be with us, because she's got a new program that I believe starts tomorrow. Eva, are you with us?
I am here. Can you hear me?
Eva.
We
Hi.
can hear you perfectly.
And you both are dear friends of mine. Of course you are. Yes.
We consider you to be a very special friend of Autism-Live and personally.
Thank you. I find it so interesting what one of your chat people said about this whole thing about autism being the evolution, because that's how I feel. That, you know, the gap from when I started here 13 years ago, it was like 600 to 1 on the autism spectrum. It's now down to 50 or something. And if we flip it, we are the ones that are the special ones, and autistic kids are going to run the world. And I look forward to that, because their souls are so genuine and so godlike in so many ways. So,
and you certainly see a lot of these individuals at the ranch, right, Eva?
Yes. And I must say, the pandemic came, and it became sort of something that felt very difficult, but it's been very positive. In reflecting back on it, it was really good to close doors and just have a small group of people coming, because we've had a chance to delve into new programs that I feel are so needed in the autism community as well. And one of them we're starting on Sunday, and it's a voice and drumming session with a fantastic woman from England. She's an opera singer from England, has the voice of an angel. And she's worked with our people before, and her partner is a drummer. And I find the synergy between riding and using rhythms, so it's so profound, because a horse walking has rhythms, and drumming and singing has rhythm. So to combine it all, a lot of our kids, when they come and they ride, they hum and they sing and they follow the rhythm of the horse. So I'm really thrilled about this program. We're going to run it for 6 Sundays from 9:30 in the morning with voice, and then 11:30 to 1 with drumming. And it's free of charge. It's a pilot program that we hope to roll out next year as an after-school program. And we are thrilled to have Summer Watson and Aaron James participating in this.
So you can't possibly, this is live in person, right? This is not something that so there's a limited number of spaces. You can't have a ton of people to do this, but I love the fact that in this pilot program, this is a real rare opportunity, that if you're in the Los Angeles area, to have this for how many Sundays in a row is it?
6 Sundays in a row. And we are fully aware of that the drumming can be very sensitive for some of our clients. But, you know, we have a studio that's finished just recently, and we have the ranch, so we can always walk out on the ranch and sort of get away from the noise, if you call it that. And it's going to be a trial and error. I don't know what I'm diving into, but hopefully I can swim. So
I love that.
Yeah. Now, are horses being incorporated into it at all?
Not this time around, but we have so many other programs. You know, it's like, Nancy, you have to come back out here again.
I know.
I got a drama teacher that's now available, and we want to do a program where we invite like 10 kids, all inclusive, all ages. They write a play. they cast the play, they perform the play for their parents at the end of a 10-week session, which includes all the adaptive skills that we all need to get along with one another and keep all the programs. I like to keep 6 to 10 people so we can keep our distances and also not encroach on each other's space. So that's the whole idea with it.
Eva, I didn't know you were doing theater up there. Now you're talking my language.
Well, we have a pilot program for January that we want to start doing. It's like I'm coming from an entertainment background back in Sweden, and I've always seen this thing that, a Midsummer Night's Dream on the ranch, where all the audience is following other people around. You were doing that out in Topanga Canyon, aren't you, Shannon?
No, we're at some point I got so busy with other things. I want to do an inclusive production of 12th Night. That's what I want to do. So you're singing my song, sister. I've got a script that I've been working on for a while. Because I see this with our kids. I can see it in my head. I know it's good for them. You know why? Because it's the rhythm you were talking about. Yes. Shakespeare wrote in a rhythm that mimics a heartbeat, which is the same as the horse.
Exactly. Yes, you got it. I love it. Yeah, and then the other program, because our horses are getting older now, so we don't do so much teaching them riding per se. So we're doing a program called Walk and Talk, where we actually have kids in small groups, and they have to take care of the horse, clean the horse, put the saddle on, and then we take them out on a little short trail ride, and they need to socialize and talk to each other. So it's the Walk and Talk program, and it's been very successful so far.
And when did you start that program, Eva?
It's sort of evolved out of the pandemic because we were so limited. So to me, the pandemic has been a great time to reflect and come up with new ideas and find the people that are people that wants to help. And I got a new therapist on board. We do a lot with foster youth, and many of them are on the spectrum too. And we have the Equine assisted program for them. And we work with a whole bunch of different clients. And to me, we're all special spirits, in a way. And, it's, and I do think that every single one is on that spectrum somewhere, and more than others at some point, And so the whole thing of being separate, it's so foreign to me, because we're all one. All is one.
Hey, tell us some of the stories you've seen evolving out of the equine therapy with kids on the spectrum.
I've had
benefits.
And, I still do. But one of them that stands out the most is I got a little 5 or 6 year old boy coming. He was nonverbal, fingers in his ears because the peacocks making their noise, everything made him cringe. But he loved the movement of the horse. And being on the horse, he had to say walk on to get the horse to go. And we helped him to start with. And then after several years, he is now you can't shut him up.
Really?
And it started with walk on. And then it became more and more sentences. And then one of my favorite stories of realizing how smart, like you're saying, our autistic young individuals are was Molly was a volunteer with us working here, taking care of the horses. And I gave her a list of 3 or 4 things to do. She did number 1 and number 2, and then she's disappeared. I can't find her. And I finally find her in a shed somewhere. And I walk up to Molly and I said, "Are you hiding here because you don't want to work?" And she said, "Yes." And I was stumped. What am I going to say to that? And I said, "Okay," and walked away. And was like, oh my God, I have to be more specific and much clearer in the way I use my language. Because how can you punish somebody that tells the truth, Right. So I learned, a lot of parents say thank you for what we do here, but I say thank you for our kids because they teach us more than we teach them. And the animals actually are the main teachers. And we got some alpacas up now. You have to come, Nancy and Shannon. I
love alpacas.
Oh, they are the best. And they hum.
I
Yeah,
love
they
Wow.
are. Rufus
Look
is
at
the
that.
brown one, and Casper is the beige one, kind of dirty. So down the line, when we get the fleece from these alpacas, we can start knitting and spinning and God knows what.
I want to come and spin. I've always
Okay.
wanted to learn how to spin.
Yeah.
S Shark wants to know, is there a certain age range you're looking for this group that's starting on Sunday? And do you need to be in LA County? If they're
Well,
willing to drive, can
well,
they
yeah,
come?
if you're willing to drive, absolutely. I think that they probably need to be around 10, 11, 12, and be able to follow a little bit of directions
Okay.
for it to work. And also, if there is too much drumming, be able to handle it, and also know when to walk away if it's too much.
I
But we
find
all,
though,
yeah,
with drumming, because I've seen drum circles with kids on the spectrum before, and my son certainly participated in some. Has Wyatt ever done a drum circle,
No,
Nancy?
Wyatt has never done a drum circle.
Well, I
yeah,
gotta say, I remember thinking, oh my gosh, I don't think this is gonna work, and then finding out that when you're in control of the noise, you can tolerate so much more.
that is so true. And
So,
that thing with drumming I got from a resource fair that was at the help group. And they had this room with, I think, 50 kids, all on different drums, and one person doing the rhythms, and then they followed. And it was wonderful.
yeah.
And it was like, I wanted to do it too,
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
yes, absolutely. I've participated in several of them now, and it's funny. I'm very noise sensitive too, and I don't know that I could have a child who was a drummer. I would probably lose my
Well,
crackers,
that's when you send them to me.
right? But I mean, somebody who drummed 6 hours a
Yes.
day. I have two
Yeah.
friends that have kids that are professional drummers, and I think, bless you, because I just don't know that I could have handled it. But being in a drum circle where I have something to pat on to helps me to be. I can totally deal with the noise from a drum circle
Yeah.
because I'm part of the noise. I don't know why that makes it different, but I
But
love that.
I would love to invite you out, because the new studio that we built is going to be an arts and crafts studio. We've been doing painting, and we did we did a fundraiser with pet portraits, and we invited all our kids that came here to do portraits of the animals, and it was so fabulous. And we are in the works of starting to work with ESOL in Chatsworth. They're going to come and help us make horse cookies, and we're going to decorate them and take them to the feed stores.
Oh, how great. What a
Yeah,
great
because I
program.
want to find ways for our individuals that comes here to produce something that we can sell, and then they can feel that they're getting a check for something that they have produced,
Mhm.
to start that process going. Because with the PIP, which is great, it's I think the actual production of something that you made with your bare hands is it's so deliberating, and so feels like you achieved something.
I've
Yes,
been saying for days that Joanne Laura is poking me in the back.
right.
Her
I miss
spirit,
her so much.
yes.
And
But
this
She's
is
my inspiration here
what
too.
what has she
yeah.
been saying to you, Shannon?
Well, all kinds. She's basically saying, don't carry my work forward. Don't forget my work.
Right.
Carry my work forward. Find these kids employment, right? And I
Mhm.
keep hearing it, Joanne. I'm listening.
Mhm.
But one of the things that I craft all the time. Like I got to have some craft going on, or I'm not breathing. Right? That's my stress reliever. And recently, I got into pottery. Eva, don't even get me started.
I have 2 kills and a wheel.
I know you do.
I know, but and I'm addicted to pottery now. But one of the things I was doing while Joanne was sick was that I was making wreaths.
Making
And
what,
every time
Shannon?
door wreaths.
Wreaths. Okay.
For every holiday, I was making wreaths, and I would bring one over to her, and she was like, "What on earth? Where did you get this?" And I was like, "No, I threw this together and made some wreaths." And she was saying we should get our kids to do this and sell them. So let me know sometime. I'll be happy to come out and do a wreath making
Mhm.
workshop, and
Love it.
just because I would buy them.
Yep.
It takes time to do them, and sometimes I don't have time, but they're super easy and creative to do and fun, and people always want wreaths on their door, whether it's for Hanukkah, Christmas, Thanksgiving,
Exactly.
fall, spring, doesn't matter what you're celebrating. I always wanted to be Martha Stewart and have 12 wreaths on the garage wall, one for every month of the year. But that's just my
I'm with
cycle.
you. And the thing is that just the mere fact that we got the alpacas, I've been out to the alpaca farm picking them up. And she had so many great ideas, little bird nets that you hang out and fill them with alpaca fleece. And she also does, the alpaca poop is perfect for fertilizer. And what she does, she just picks it up and dries it, grinds it, puts it in a little jar, and you mix it with water. And I'm telling you, my plants are thriving.
Wow.
And it's perfect for orchids, which is something that some kids like to play in the dirt anyway. And
Right.
and the alpacas are so clean, and they poop exactly in the same place. So it's clean.
I just had this image of you on Shark Tank in like a year with a group of kids on the spectrum going, "It's alpaca poop."
What a great idea.
And
It's alpaca poop. And you put it on your orchids.
You just discovered this by accident, Eva, or you already knew?
No, this woman that breeds the alpacas was telling me about this. I'm stealing everything.
Yes. Package that up.
Not stealing, but being influenced by others, trailblazers, you know. And you two are such trailblazers for our community of kids. And I thank you for what you do.
Well,
thank you.
You're getting it done.
Trailblazer.
Yeah. So I want to go back to this event because it starts on Sunday. Today is Friday, and it like people don't. You could miss one class, but why would you want to? So you've got a little bit more room. And Traven, if you would put up the flyer again for this Sunday. So for people who don't know where you're located, Eva, talk to them a little bit about how they would get to you.
We are in Sunland, which is like, if you know Los Angeles, we're about 10 minutes north of Burbank Airport in a little enclave of Los Angeles called Sunland. And it's once you have the address, which you can find on our website, specialspirit.org, or you email me, that's at the bottom of the flyer, and I will tell you where we are and how to proceed. I have a feeling we might either not have enough kids I don't have a clue actually, whether we're going to have enough kids for this Sunday or we might have too many. But, you know, we have six opportunities altogether. And it's a program that is not totally defined. It's going to be trial and errors. And our clients is basically going to help us perfect the program, I think.
But it's a rare opportunity. It's totally free to be a part of this pilot program. Now, you said that there is the voice class in the morning and the drumming in the afternoon. Now,
so voice class is at 9:30. And you know what? All you guys should go on Facebook and look up Summer Watson. She has a voice to die for. She's a skilled opera singer with a profession behind her, and she's also a cancer survivor. And she is unbelievable. I'm so fortunate having run across her path. And then Aaron is a drummer in a band, and he loves drumming, so he's going to do the drumming.
How did you get introduced to these two, Eva?
Sherry Rubendahl, that used to be the farm manager for Danny's farm, that also resides here at the ranch, moved to Big Bear and gave trail riding lessons. And Summer took a trail riding, called me and wanted to volunteer with the horses. And then I looked her up and I saw who she was, and I said, forget horses, you're singing. You know? And that's how this evolved 2 months ago. So it's brand new, and we'll see where we're going. It's going to be fun.
So if somebody wants to do the voice and they don't want to do the drumming, can they do that, or they got to do both?
Absolutely. Or both.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And if you do want to do both, let's say mom wants to drop them off and they want them to do the singing and stay all the way through the drumming and pick them up later. Can they pack a lunch and send them, or do they need to pick?
Absolutely. Pack a lunch. And the only thing we do is, if people wants to donate to us, please do, because we're doing this for free because it's a pilot program, and we follow the business model. It takes money to make money. And so we are high hopes that this is going to be a very successful after school program in the next year.
Okay. So if people want to donate, where should they go to?
our website, Special Spirit, there's a donate button there that goes directly to the PayPal giving fund.
So specialspiritsingular.org.
Special Spirit, singular, no spirits here.
Okay.
Specialspirit.org, and that's our website.
Wonderful.
Ava, tell us a little bit about the Danny's Farm program at the ranch.
Yeah, so Danny's Farm is a little partnership that we started 3 years ago. Danny is a young adult on the hold on a second, I'm just going to turn this off.
I love when we do things live because then phone calls happen. Sometimes I even get a phone call.
I know, sorry about that.
No, somebody's calling to sign up.
No, it was the wrong phone. Danny is a young adult on the spectrum, and he loved animals, so his parents started Danny's Farm. They now reside here, and they have a work program. So we have 4 workers coming with a job coach from 10 to 2 every day. They take care of the animals. They feed them. They clean the stalls. They take care of our garden. We just recently, the other day, we had like a yellow squash that was probably about a foot long, and alpaca poop, I'm telling you. And so they're here and they work, and several of them are on PIP.
Love it. Talk a little bit about what the PIP is, because I think a lot of people don't know.
The paid internship program, it's paid by regional center, and they come and they do about 2 hours a day, and they get paid minimum wage. And the whole idea with the PIP is that after a year of PIP, they should be employed. And that's what we're gearing to, that it's like to have all these programs and teaching all our kids to be part of the programs, for them become mentors to other kids. So it's like that whole thing of, you start here and learn, and then you become a mentor. Because one of the things that I see is a lot of parents work, and for them to be able to have a kid here, they need supervision. Mm-hmm. How better would it be? It sort of, it lends itself to that somebody that's been through a program once can be the supervisor and the caretaker of a younger kid coming in the following session. So it's like a feeder program type thing. Mm-hmm. That's
love it.
Kind of what I have in mind.
We're actually trying to be a part of the PIP program here at Autism-Live and Autism Network. We're hoping to be able to be a part of that as well, because we've seen it working some really amazing opportunities for people.
Yeah.
So absolutely. We would like to do that too.
Yeah.
You're so amazing, Eva. How do you come up with all these?
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I have a brain that goes like this, but then I'm finally, thank God, is finding people that can help me implement them. I've had a lot of these ideas for many years, but if you don't have people that can help you actually further the mission forward, it's nothing happens. So right now I'm in a really good spot, and I'm very grateful for everything.
We love that. And I'm loving this new hair too. When I saw your picture, I was like, who's that?
I went to natural and a couple of years ago, and it's kind of liberating too.
And I love the cut, but it's so different. I didn't recognize you. If you'd walked up to me on the street, you would have had to talk to me for me to know it was you. But it's great. It's very hip.
Pardon me?
It's very hip.
Thank you. I'm trying to.
And silver
to find my age.
Silver and gray is definitely the way to go these days.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Well, it's remarkable. You're remarkable. We just want to thank you for all that you're doing. If we can put the flyer up one more time, Traven. So if you are interested in this or you know somebody that you think should be interested, notice that you need to register for this, and that Eva's got her email there. It's eba@specialspirit.org. The first class is on Sunday, and then it will be this Sunday plus the next 5 Sundays again. Yes. This is a free class because it is a pilot program. They're going to suss things out. Hopefully this will be an after-school program next year, but for right now, this is just on Sundays for free. You can take either the voice class or the drum class or both of them. So it's a remarkable opportunity, but you must let Eva know, because she's got to know if she's got enough students to make it happen. Ideally, you'd like to have 6. Is that correct, Eva?
Absolutely, yes. I think we do have that. I just don't want to have too many, but
Okay.
we will. We make it do.
And it starts
Okay.
at it
If
starts
there is
at
a heart, there
9:30,
is room.
Eva.
Pardon me?
The start time is 9:30.
9:30, and remember, it's spring forward, fall back, so it's
Ooh,
actually
yes.
10:30. You
Okay.
gain an hour.
All right. You might have some people show up a little early.
Well, it's better early than late.
Yeah, better than the other way around.
Yeah.
And then what time does the drumming class for people who aren't
11:30.
11.
So it's an hour and 15, 20 minutes for each session.
Okay,
so
so it's
11:30
not
to about 1.
so it's not so much packing a lunch if you want to do both, but a snack.
Yeah.
A little snicky snack, and
Yeah,
then you'll be done
yeah.
in time for a late lunch. But
Yeah,
what
and
a
then
wonderful,
we have people here that we can give a tour of the ranch and introduce them to all our animals.
Great.
wonderful,
Great.
wonderful, wonderful. Well, you're doing remarkable things there, Eva. Thank you so much for taking the time to tell us about it and tell the folks at home. Specialspirit.org. Go there, you guys.
Yes.
And if you're not in the LA area, but you love what she's doing, give a donation of any size. I know sometimes it's like, I don't have any money, but check the couch cushions, a donation of $5. If everybody gave that, Eva could change the whole world.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, absolutely. and thank you for what you're doing and the opportunity to being on your show.
Oh, it's great
Thanks
to have you, Ava. Always great to have you.
We always have room for you. Much love.
We'll have to have you after
And the 12th night is coming up, right?
What's that?
Well, we don't have it on the books yet.
We're working on it.
The script is there. I know, but it's in there. It's in my head, and I want to do it. I want to do Shakespeare with our kids. It's on my list.
Get the kids, and they can dwell on your script. Okay.
All right. I want to see which one were you saying that you wanted to do? You wanted to do Midsummer Night's Dream.
Well, that's kind of what I've had in my mind about, people ask, where's Puck? And he's sitting up in a tree somewhere or something,
Well, once upon a time, I did for a production of Midsummer Night's Dream. I love to make puppets too. See, this is me crafting, and we did all of the fairies as puppets.
We've just been invited to Bob Baker's Marionette Theater in Glendale.
Oh,
we're going to see how we can do a collaboration there too.
Oh, stop. I love me some marionettes and some puppets.
Because one of the things that I feel with this autism community or the neurodiverse community is like there's power in numbers. And if we gang together, we can make miracles happen.
Anything. Yeah, anything. I love being around creative people because it just then it feeds more creativity.
Yeah.
But I could craft myself into the middle of next week. But we'll have to talk pottery at some time, Eva.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm brand new to it, but I've completely gone down the pottery rabbit hole.
Okay, good.
Just anyway. And now I want to come and spin alpaca and I know for Nancy, you just want to come and be with the horses, right?
I just want to come and be with the horses.
We're having a baby next year, Nancy.
You're having what?
A baby. Gidget is pregnant. She's going to have a baby end of March.
Oh, how great.
We might have a new horse.
That's fantastic.
Can I make a suggestion, Eva? Why don't you do what they did with the giraffe watch, where if you mount a camera and so that people can watch and donate and then watch the birth live, you'll probably make enough money that you can build whatever you want to build.
Thank you. Yeah. We're going to have a foal shower.
That's going to be fantastic.
I love that. But people love to watch. I mean, that giraffe birth.
Yeah.
I know. I was tuning in every day for like 45 days. And people gave millions of dollars. And I know that's a giraffe, but I don't get to watch a horse being born. I know Nancy has, but I don't get to watch that.
I've assisted in horse births before.
Right. That was good. So you be my doula. Yeah. And and that's what Cassie is working on too. It's like we want to start a program called the Learning Ranch, when you learn everything about it. Everything is included in it. Yeah. So that's what's happening here.
Yay. You've got a lot going on, Ava. You've got a lot.
You better come out here soon, both of you.
Yes, amen to that. Well,
Yeah.
Thank you for
I hope
being
you
here
have great
today.
classes on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, have fun. Happy seeing
I
you.
let you know how it goes, okay? I
Okay.
take some
Okay.
videos.
Yes,
Okay.
that'd be great. All right, you
Yeah.
take care.
You
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye
too.
for now.
Bye. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for watching Autism Live. If you found anything helpful in this video, please give us a like. In fact, make sure that you smash that subscribe button on YouTube and give us a like on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram for important updates. And please download our free podcast wherever you get your podcasts. See you next time. Until then, give your kiddos a hug from me and one for you too. Bye-bye for now.
To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.